Well, good morning. Here we are on Lake Chelan in Washington. It looks like it's going to be just a fantastic day today. Fishing with Austin Moser and Kurt, as well as pro staffer Joe Johnson out of Montana, who's sporting his signed Gary Loomis Fish Fighter hat. Gary, thanks for signing the hat for Joe. He's been packing it for good luck, and it seems to be paying off. Today we're going to be fishing for Kokanee as well as landlocked Chinook. And we're going to be fishing in depths up to 200 feet, so we're going to be using our downriggers. On this particular lake in depth, Austin's running 14-pound weights, but we offer them clear down to 8 pounds. And actually, with our variable weight system, you can add or subtract plates depending on where you want to be. We got a fish on already this morning.
I think he came off.
Oh, he lost him.
I couldn't even get it in the downrigger.
We tried to get it perfect for the camera, but anyways, back to these. One of the things you can do is you can remove or stack or add or subtract weights for different fishing situations. And you know, a lot of people say, well, why wouldn't I just run 14 big ones all the time? Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. One is just the motors on your downriggers. You know, if you're just yarding them in up and down. I found in certain situations where you might be able to run a lot less weight, get thinner, and then you don't have as much water resistance. But ultimately, we're just trying to give you choices. You can also paint the back of them. Here we have them red. You can paint them green, blue, whatever. Some people paint the plates all different colors. You can remove the side plate if you don't want any flash on it. But what's something we're really proud of is our rudders. And so here you can see, here's a bent rudder. You can run it this way, and when you do this, it's going to swim the fish or the downrigger weight this way. If you turn the rudder over, it's going to swim it this way. If you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and just run this straight inline rudder. So today, as you watch a little more of our video, you're going to notice that Austin will run a wide rudder on these to be able to swim them out, and he'll run a straight rudder on the back and let them run straight in line. So the neat thing about running a curved rudder is it gets the weights out to the side of the boat, and it really helps when you're making a lot of tight turns. It helps to keep that weight out. But it's neat because you know, we'll be fishing 6 poles today, and you can, by having control of the rudders, you can have some downrigger weights running out here and some running here, and we can get a good stack going on. Austin, do you have anything you want to add this morning while I'm doing this intro?
No, we're just trying to get the rods out, and fish keep hitting it before we can get it out. We'll get one here real soon, I'm guessing. So.
All right, we're just going to keep rolling with the film and see how the day pans out. I want to take a moment and talk a little bit about the versatility of our rod risers, our rod tenders and tackle tenders. Here you can see Austin's just running a straight up vertical rod riser, and he's got the rod tender right here. And then as we move forward a little bit more, here's a tackle tender, and I kind of want to show you what he's done. And I thought this was real interesting. He took this rod riser, bolted on another quick release, and then brought an extension riser up. And what that's done is that's got this rod up and over the boom on the downrigger. And so you can really mix and match. If you want to remove this one, you can move these all over the boat. He's also got our sliding rail system, so you can move these, you know, anywhere you want them on the boat, so that you get the rod exactly where you want it. Another thing I do want to talk about is going back to the downrigger weights. Today's a perfect example. We're fishing very slow today, so we've gone from even though we're deep, we've gone from a 14-pound weight to an 8-pound weight. And what that's allowed us to do is swim the weights even further away from the boat. So you kind of got to think about a lot of things. If you're in a low current situation like we are here on this lake, where there's virtually no underwater current, you're going to go with a lighter weight so that it'll swim itself out from the shore. Well, we got a fish on, so we're going to go ahead and cut to that. Well, Austin, another great day on the water with you. We limited out on Kokanee and had a great time, and then switched over to Chinook. Unfortunately, they didn't cooperate, but you know, sometimes that's just the way it goes, right?
Yep, we put all our eggs into Kokanee in the beginning, and once we got done with that, we chasing kings. But as you know, it's kind of a little bit better in the morning for kings or Kokanee. So,
well, it's always a struggle because we're trying to film, but yeah, we're trying to put fish in the boat, and then we're trying to test products. And today I didn't get to do much reeling. I was pretty much experimenting with the net cam and trying to get the good shots. So I hope you appreciate that. We did learn a few more things about our downrigger weights. We're fishing, you know, right now we're at 148 feet on this rod and 130 on this one. And we've been working with Steve Morris with SJM Guide Service. We're coming out with a new bottom bouncing downrigger weight for going after the Mackinaw, and was getting quite a bit of input from Austin today on that. So I think we got some exciting things to come.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think we're just going to gear up and head on in, and I hope to see you out on the water.